personally, after thinking and reflecting on what could benefit, the situation the most, would be to show people the truth, the exact truth. But whenever we go to refugee camps or we speak to the locals who have received aid, it's almost a resounding consensus amongst them that there's no way that they're receiving all the aid that was sent to them.
I'm well aware that the UN is giving money to Assad government, and half of that just gets taken right off the top. I'm aware that the Jordanian government also takes a slice right off the top. So, I mean,
for sure,
all these countries got their hands stuck in the cookie jar.
كل شيء. وأيضا عن ما يحتاج الناس، ما يحتاجوا من المادات يعني هنا في سوريا.
الأمراض أنت صورتها صور هي نتيجة عدم الخدمة، الشوارع، الزبالة معبية الشوارع.
Basically, he said that the one big problem they have here in terms of illnesses is like what we're talking about, the leishmaniasis,
the skin,
that they receive basically from lack of cleanliness and so forth in the streets.
But I know that in order to get something done, people need to be unified. People need to consider everybody being included in what's next. But right now, people are dying. So, we could talk about what's next all day long. But if there isn't any Syrians for what's next, then there ain't going to be a what's next.
So, I mean, I can ask Abu Muhammad to tell me what exactly the people have their demand is for in terms of the next government. What?
لا نستطيع أن نقول كل الناس على رأي واحد، هذا مستحيل. ولكن الناس تريد السلام، تريد أن تعيش.
He's saying that everybody does want peace. They want to live in a peaceful environment. They want the next government to offer them peace and stability. Now, he's saying that due to the people wanting being Eastern people, they're an Eastern people and they're an Islamic people. Okay, due to that, the people want an Islamic flavor, as I mentioned. But he said, but not any type of Islam. They want an Islam that an understanding of Islam that is fair and balanced and just, not the flavor of Islam that is portrayed so much in the media and so forth. What we call here is a takfiri brand of Islam, which is basically the people who say that my understanding of Islam is correct and everybody else not just is wrong, but is not even Muslim. He's living in France, but he's from Syria.
He's from Syria. Yeah. Why don't you come and fight for your people?
Why don't you come and fight for your land and your people?
People like us come all the way to take your place, and you sit in here lying about people like us.
He's saying that the process from the UN, the peace process, is a lie and hypocrisy, and it's just it's like a joke and laughing at the people. Who are they to tell the groups who are actually actively fighting, killing, and being killed? Who are they to tell these groups that they actually get to say what goes in Syria? And that's why a outside peace process, at least right now, is impractical. It doesn't work. Right now, there's a dictator, and there's many groups who are fighting against this dictator. And whether that one of those groups or two of those groups or three of those groups is on some list in some office somewhere doesn't really make a difference to the people here on the ground. They want to fight and kill and take control over this dictator. There's not a stable government in Libya. There's not a stable government in Iraq. The war continues. Okay, and that the same applies here. It will continue until not just Bashar falls. That's a big step forward. But then after that, there needs to be unity. But until then, people are suffering here. People need help. People need assistance. People need money. People need clothing. People need food. People need people to care about them. People need people to have mercy on them.